Yo, what is up, drifters? ReaperDoG here, back again with another video. Sorry for not uploading as much as I was supposed to do like last week, but hey, don't worry. I got some two footage done for this week, and I'm gonna try to get this video out by today, and try and upload the next one I I would say I want to say another, I want to upload another one this week, but that's probably gonna be next week, considering whatever what I do. But anyways, today we'll be talking about a topic that I've been wanting to, you know, yap about for a while now, and it's something that I am really passionate, and honestly, it's a goal I've been trying to get to for the past like 3 to 4 years, and it's my book series that I am working on. And before we start, I would appreciate you all if you leave your thoughts in the comments, whatnot, just like other YouTubers like promote your channel, whatnot. But I would be really appreciate if you guys leave at least leave a like. We don't have to leave you leave comments. I like reading comments, so feel free to do that. And yeah, thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch this video, and I hope you enjoy. Now, the first topic before all that, the video seen in the background is actually an OC for one of the streamer that I watch. If you have not seen my last video, one of my favorite streamer that I always look up to now, right now, is Michimo Chibi, and her mascot is a Jared. I can just probably put it up in the screen what they look like. And I wanted to make an OC for this character for a while now, to see see what my character looks like as the mascot for the channel. So right now, that's what you're seeing in this video, and I'll make sure you also go check her out, because she's pretty cool. I like her watching her streams and all that. But anyways, getting off topic, let's talk about my book series. So, the series that I'm currently writing I'm calling it the Destin Cycle, and it's gonna take, the story is it's a pretty long story that I'm working on, and it will span across at least 4, 5, 6 books or I haven't decided how I want this to be told. Either do I want to write it a manga, a comic, a book, all of that. I'm still thinking about that, but what I do know is that I'm working on it. But anyway, the series is called the Destin Cycle, and the Destin Cycle is a series that will span across multiple stories, and will have at least 3. The entire story will have at least 3 important protagonists. The protagonist you will see the most throughout the series was named Dante. Now, I don't have a concept art for him, but I do have a visual of a rough concept of what he will look like, made in Roblox. So I'll put him up in the screen. And he is a leader for the group called the Org Drifters. Now, the Org Drifters will be the main group for the Destin Cycle series. And actually, you know what? This is getting so. Before I get ahead of myself, the Dante and the Org Drifters is part of a book that takes in the Destin Cycle series called the Orc Odyssey. In Orc Odyssey, it's basically the main story for the Destiny Cycle. The two past two MCs that you'll see in a story, what I talk about, will be like they'll be like the prequel to Orc Odyssey. Like I don't want to reveal them now just yet, but the two MCs you will see them before you see Dante in Orc Odyssey. Yeah. Yeah. Basically, I don't want to give too much. Like, I want to give you like something, but I don't want to like reveal too much where I kind of like spoil the entire plot. So you know what I'll do? Later on in the video, or like, I'll like show like some sneaks, like some little teaser of what like the progress is so far. And yeah, speaking of progress, here's what I'm currently working on right now in this series. So right now, if I could show you my Google documents, I have like a batch, like a documents after documents about the story. Like if I don't know how much I have in my Google Doc, but it is a lot. It's probably like around like 30 Google Docs of all about this story. Right now, I'm currently working on the lore, the history for the Destiny Cycle. So, and I just recently finished like the like setting up the stuff that is necessary to start the story for Orc Odyssey, right? And right now, I am just writing all the timelines and getting to, because the story is gonna have multiple eras. There's gonna be at least 4 eras in this series, and each protagonist will be part of certain eras. So right now, Dante will be in the later eras, and while the past other two protagonists will be part of a past era and all that. It doesn't make sense right now, but once I start like putting all the pieces together, you know, we will get to the stuff to work and all that stuff. I finished setting up the power system for this book, and I actually want to talk about the power system for this book itself because I'm actually pretty proud of it. And they're called, the power systems for this the Destiny Cycle are called wonders, and wonders are basically it's basically based off of characters and goals and ambitions in life. I don't know if you guys can. You guys cannot see this right now because I'm opening up my Google Doc about this. Wonders are basically it's based off a person's goals and dreams in life, and also it revolves around the user's soul and spirit. So no, that's wrong. It's based off around the user's soul. How wonders works are, since I want this power system to be the focus on the character itself, it's based off the soul. The soul is the key focus for this power system, and there are 2 ways to attain this wonder. To attain a wonder, one is it works for one way is by the soul of the user calling out to the user itself, or by meditating, the user is able to call out their soul instead, which is like, either way, one or other will reach out to the user, or the user will reach out to their soul to unlock the ability. Both parties will have to come to a mutual agreement that they will accept one another to unlock the user's wonder. But if one of them refuses to accept them, after 3 attempts, both the soul and user will no longer interact with each other, thus making the user not destined to have a wonder. I don't know if you guys, like reading like the justification for this power system on my Google Doc, but that's basically how wonders work, right? All that it's like it is heavily focused on the character and the soul of the character, because it's kind of like, I don't know. I feel like goals. It's like, I don't know how to really explain it, but it's like goals. Every person has like a different goals in life and whatnot. So I wanted to see, and I wanted to like write the power system like this. And what's cool about wonders is that the soul can come in many different forms, like wind, blood, food. Like there's so much possibilities with wonders that it just like there's many different types of wonders in the story. You can have like there's like glass, music, paint, chess wonder, horror wonder, word wonder. I don't know. It's a lot of like you can anything you can think of is probably a wonder, whatnot. The wonders you'll see throughout the story are basically based off of concepts and things that people see or do in their day-to-day life, both physically, mentally, and spiritually. And what another thing about wonders is that it's not really focused. Like, although the wonders you'll see in the story are mostly used in like fights and whatnot, wonders are not mostly. It's not. You can be used in any situation that's not only in combat. You can use it for like your every day-to-day situation, like day-to-day stuff. You can travel, cook, create stuff, work out, like the only limitation about the wonders is where it's being creative. That's all it is. Creativity is your only limitations when it comes to wonder to this power system and whatnot. I have a lot I want to show as well, but I think I want to. That's like the taste. That's what I'm gonna give you guys for right now. I have like a lot of stuff I want to show you guys eventually, but we'll see that. I'll talk about it more soon. Current plans. Right now, I am, like I said, am working on the lore for this story right now, and it's going good so far. I just recently finished rewriting some of the stuff that was like confusing, and got rid of some. I got rid of most of the plot holes that were like kind of confusing for the readers to understand. The current goals I have for I want to finish writing the lore for this story at least in this year. I hope with the process I'm going right now so far, I hope to finish setting up the history for the Destined Cycle hopefully this year. I really don't have like a fixed deadline, but if I did, it's hopefully I get all of this history stuff by either the start of summer or the end of summer. Either one of those. I guess I could just show you guys some sneak peeks. I really suck at like talking whatnot, but I can show you guys some sneak peeks for the story actually. If we could go, let's see, which sneaks I can give you guys like a little teaser. What do I show you guys? Now we can talk about. There's more to the Wonder Power system called Resolutions, but I won't talk about that. I won't talk about it just yet. And I won't talk about this video overall. Oh, you know what? I think for this video, I can like show you guys all like the wonders that I listed down, so I can probably show you that. Whatnot. I guess I can show you like 2 tiers of wonders. That'll be you'll see throughout this. In the Destined Cycle, you'll see like there's 4 tiers of wonders that are available. Only 3 of them is available to like humans, like mortal beings that exist in the world. One of them I cannot talk about yet, but you'll see eventually. Ooh, I could talk about races. The races for the story. Yeah, I can do that. So for the Destined Cycle, there are 3, 6, 3. It's actually a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 races. Right, today I will show you guys 3 races for today. I don't have concept art for these races, but I give you guys like what they look like. I can give you guys like my ideas of what they will be in the story. So the 3 races I want to share for you guys today are the Vesparas, the Kestries, and the Cresp. So I'll put it on the screen and talk about basically what they are and give you guys like a quick like explanation of like what they do and all that. We have the Vesparas. I'm gonna read this down. I'll read this. The Vesparas were the next race to arrive in Mysteria. Oh, Mysteria is basically the world of the story. I forgot to mention that. The Vesparas were the next to arrive in Mysteria, and they came around the same time as the Kestries did. The Vesparas were once originally humans, but due to a failed expedition inside the dead zone, that is a placeholder, I haven't thought of this zone yet, the survivors that came out of there were infused with wonders and became more connected with their wonders to the point they can learn to interact with their soul. Their skin also hardened and changed to become more similar to their wonders and were able to develop powers faster than any other races. They are often seen as ambitious and curious beings as they yearn for more knowledge and discovering the true potential of a being over the years. Oh yeah, I wish I had more to say about this race, but I don't want to don't want to talk about it just. I don't want to talk more about the race just in this video. I want to give you guys a little teaser of what they are. The next race are the Kestries. The Kestries were similar to how the Vesparas were created, as they too were once originally humans, but instead of relying on the soul of the wonders, they relied on instincts to become who they are. In the beginning, a lot of humans hunted and lived alongside wild animals, and both sides got along well. So well, in fact, that as time went on, the humans started to become more like the animals and changed their characteristics and behaviors to be that of a wild beast. They are a prideful and vigorous race that never backs down from situations and relies on no other races but themselves. The Kestries also have a unique feature about them in that their tattoos differs from other Kestries. The tattoos that allows them to hack, act, behave, and the strength of the animal their tattoo have, which allows them to act, behave, and the strength of the animal their tattoos have, which they called it Beast Instinct. Now, Beast Instinct is another power system that is basically the Kestries exclusive. It's exclusive to the Kestries and another race I haven't talked about yet. But the Beast Instincts are basically, so Kestries cannot use wonders in this world because since they instead of relying on the soul of the users, they rely on the spirit of the user instead. Like I said, they have an ability, instead of wonders, they have Beast Instinct, which basically is something I want to make on par with wonder users. I'm not going to talk about Beast Instinct in this video. I'll talk about another one, but all I'll say about Beast Instincts is that don't sleep on it. The beast instincts and the catcheries can be really strong, especially against wonder users and whatnot. And finally, the race I'll show for today is the Cresp. The Cresp are an isolated race that were the first to arrive in Mysteria and live far away from civilization. Oh my god, that was tragic. There are 3 variants of the Cresp that roams Mysteria. Roams Mysteria: the land, sea, and sky. The land variant is found in deep forests and mountains. The sea variant is found in deep waters and oceans, and the sky variant can be found high above the clouds in cloud villages. They are often wise and knowledgeable about life due to living and absorbing all life energy around them for so long. They are not viewed as great fighters, as they would rather solve any form of conflict through communicating and fighting the problem from there. The Cresp appearances changes throughout seasons and current weathers. So basically, these are like your nature. This is basically the nature race. And what's cool about them is that their skin adapts, like it adapts to the weather that they currently are for the Cresp. So for example, if it's raining or like snowing, their skin turns into that of the weather and adapts to it. So they're a pretty secluded race that they're basically the peacemaker of the world, you know. So people, although they don't know much about, because the Cresp rather keep to themselves, they are pretty well respected and people see them as wise and pretty smart, whatnot, and yada yada. And yeah, I have some other races I would like to show you, but there's one race I will not show most definitely will not show you right now. But all of them will have, each of these races will have a huge impact in the story. So far, I only show you 3 and whatnot, but eventually I'll show you like another one later on, like soon maybe. But yeah, I think that should be it for I wanted to talk about for today for my story so far. I hope I can stream this week or whatnot, but if I don't, I promise having that video uploaded this week or next week. So yeah, I think that is it for this video, guys. Make sure you guys join the Discord as always. Make sure like and subscribe. Leave your thoughts in the comments about my book, and if you have any questions about this my series, let me know. Just feel free to comment it down. I always like to read comments and talk about something I'm really passionate about. And yeah, that will do for this video. Stay tuned for the next one. Hopefully, like I said, will be done either. I hopefully can get this next video done by this week or today. Well, this video is getting uploaded today, so yeah. The next video I hopefully should get it done by this week or the next week, whatnot. But yeah. Anyways, that is all for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.